head coach Larry Lee. Walking into the studio, we're going to try to give you a chance to win some money here coming up in just a few minutes with Name That Classic Rock Tune. We're up to $150 today, so you can take home a little cash. Coach, how you doing?
Doing good. Yourself?
I'm doing all right. Probably better than you were Tuesday night when you lost by a bunt. What the hell? What happened? How does that happen?
Just didn't show up. Yeah.
Who didn't show up?
You showed up. Who showed up?
Yeah, I guess we did show up.
You pushed it to 10. I mean,
yeah,
it was a
you
10
were there.
Fair. It was just,
we didn't play very well.
Sometimes you end up on the wrong side of those.
Yeah. So it was more about the overall game. It wasn't that one play.
No, it was the overall game. Tuesdays are a toss-up because once you get into conference, everything's about conference, and so you're saving certain players. You're trying to rest certain players, but yeah, it didn't work out very well.
Is it more frustrating to lose like that than it is? I don't know, a walk-off home run or something like that? Or
well, I mean, I'd always rather lose a close game than get blown out. It just means that you're in the game. But we didn't play well. We got behind early, and then they kind of led us back in the game. I think we scored 4 in the bottom of the 8th, and had a chance actually to get back in it in the 10th. We just didn't come through.
But let's focus on the good. The good is you're in first place in the Big West.
Yeah, one weekend in. So we have 7 more?
3-0.
Yeah,
that's looking good.
It was good.
Right?
Yeah, it was good to open up at home and won 3 close ball games: 2-1, 3-1, 4-2.
Now there's a reason why ESPN comes into town this weekend.
Firestone. That's probably
Firestone's the reason.
Yeah,
the sandwiches or the beer.
Sandwiches.
ESPN's like, we need to have a tri-tip sandwich, so we better schedule Fullerton and Cal Poly, right?
Yeah.
Fullerton, a perennial powerhouse in the Big West.
Yeah, the road to the Big West always goes through them, and even though there's other good teams, they've been doing it for so long, and they're a great program, and so it'll be a good test. So it'll be good for the community to come on out.
When you play, the year in year out, they're always in the top 3 in the preseason rankings. Is it better to play them early on in the season like you got them this year, or is it would you rather see them a little bit later on to figure out a little bit more what you got in league play?
Yeah, it just depends on your particular team. I mean, it's not like it's early in the season. Sometimes it's great to play like the best teams in the country right out of the gate, and then kind of surprise them. But once you get this far into the season, it just depends on how you're playing as a team. So they're fine. I mean, they lost 2 out of 3 at home against Santa Barbara, who's a good team this year. But as always, it really doesn't matter. Fullerton always figures it out once conference comes, and they play such a difficult non-conference schedule too. So
it prepares them. But you're the benefactor of that too this year. I mean, you had a really tough non-conference schedule. Now there is a bit of a schedule change a little bit on this weekend's contests because of Saturday.
Yeah.
And how does this work with tomorrow as far as a possibility of rain coming? I know Saturday's supposed to be pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we get it in. I mean, if we were supposed to play 6 o'clock Saturday, 8 o'clock for that ESPNU game on Saturday. Or Friday's the 6 o'clock game, and then a typical 1 o'clock game. So we would try to get the Friday game in. If for some reason we got part of it in, we'd have to start before the Saturday game. And if we got rained out totally, we'd probably have like a 3 o'clock game, play the game, and then so we wouldn't have to wait around that much and then roll into the 8 o'clock game. Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah. So if people want to, they want to go take in as much baseball as possible, GoPoly.com.
Yeah.
Is that the best place? Will they keep you updated on the athletics side? So that's GoPoly.com. If you're planning on going to Friday night's game and you look outside and it's raining, go there and check, and they will tell you if the game's on or not.
Coach Larry Lee's here. We'll give you a shot to win $150 cash coming up here in just a minute. How important is it for you to win on a TV game?
No, just like any other game.
Really?
I mean,
it's not important for recruiting.
Probably 2/3 of the country will be asleep. I mean,
it's
11 o'clock Eastern time. Nobody's gonna be watching. So
whatever.
Yeah. So it'd be
great. Bring it in.
Yeah. So
is it a distraction to the players?
I don't think so. I think they probably get excited about it because then they get a chance to,
call the grandparents back in Wisconsin and say, "Hey, stay up to midnight and watch me bat."
You have Wisconsin guys on your team, huh?
No, I
I don't know where they're from.
We have an Illinois kid and a couple
There you go.
of
That's close
Minnesota kids. Minnesota.
Minnesota. That's where Seth's from, you know?
He is? Yeah. No, Vikings.
That's
and
right.
That's how Coach Lee recruits based on their how quickly they could guess a song when they hear the first couple notes of it. He's like, I heard Minnesota's good at that. So we'll go ahead and recruit up in the Great White North.
So it's $150 today because you've won the last 3, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have.
Yes.
And
he just shows up and plays.
Yeah.
We're supposed to keep track of the box score.
Let's name that classic rock tune today. Check this out. $150. You could score in cash if you could beat the coach today. 805-543-3693. We got a couple players ready to go. We're going to start this morning with Colin. Hey, Colin, how you doing, man? Welcome in.
Hey, thanks, guys. Pretty good.
Colin says this is the first time he's ever played you, Coach.
Yes, it is.
And what do you usually do to first timers, Coach?
Give him a little break.
Give him a little break.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how that goes right now.
We'll see about that.
Colin, real quick, the rules again. You got to beat Coach before he beats you twice. You got to beat him twice. You got to ring in by saying your name. Don't blurt out title and artist of the song because the coach might have beat you to the punch. Just ring in by saying Colin really loud when you know what the song is, and you need to know title and artist. If you lose 2 before the coach loses 2, you're out. If you win 2, then you win. All right?
Sounds good.
All right, Jeff, what year are we starting with?
It's going to be 1979. Best of luck to you both.
Larry?
Larry Lee.
Molly Hatchet, Flirting with Disaster.
That's correct.
There it is. That's 1 point for the coach. Colin, you're still alive.
All right.
You're still alive. Next year we're going to, Jeff.
This is going to be 1991. 1991 on this one, okay? Best of luck to the both of you.
Larry? Call.
Colin, where were you?
I was lagging.
This is not,
Larry's
it's intimidating.
I think
it
I
is
heard
intimidating.
I think I heard this somebody's walk-up music at Baggett Stadium once.
Let's see.
Coach Lee?
Smells Like Teen Spirit, Nirvana.
That is correct.
That'd be the only Nirvana song I would know.
Colin, have fun at the game on Sunday.
Will do. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right. Colin's got
it's-
tickets going to Sunday, 1 o'clock, first pitch.
It's the whole ringing in thing. See, Coach has done it many times. See, I always thought that about, remember Ken Jennings on Jeopardy? Like, he had figured out the ringing in thing, and then once he was there for like 4 or 5 days, like, how you're going to be super intimidated going into a stadium like that, where this guy has got the cadence down for 5 days. Of course he was unbeatable. Jeopardy champions are tougher to beat, just like Coach Lee.
Let's see if the next guy has a better shot at you, Coach. This is Greg. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Greg, are you there?
This is Jonathan.
Jonathan, sorry, Greg is next. Jonathan, all right, buddy. Once again, you got to ring in by saying your name, and you got to know title and artist, and you got to get 2 right before the coach does. You ready?
He's good, but I'm ready.
He's good, but let's see if you're better. 1978.
Larry?
Jonathan.
Ooh, gosh.
Larry first.
Man, you guys are
Cars.
good.
Cars, moving in stereo.
Yeah, there it is. That's tough, man.
What? You guys both got it on?
Yeah.
Yep,
That's a weird
I love
song.
That. Love that album or tape when I had it.
Those ones that have that real unique, distinctive, weird start, I think, are the ones that are easy.
It's called art.
You know,
It's called art, Jeremy.
it's called art.
I wouldn't call art weird.
All right. We got Jonathan on the line. You got to get this one to stay alive, okay, bud?
Yep.
Here we go.
Having troubles. I want to pick a good one here. I'll give Jonathan a chance.
Yeah, go like 2009.
Hey, careful what you wish for, okay?
I know.
We're inching it up. All right, here we go. We'll go with this one. This is 1964. 1964.
Larry?
Jonathan.
Sorry, Jonathan. Larry's in first.
You really got me, Kinks.
You really got me by?
Kinks.
I feel like you'd have a good chance in the future if you work on your timing a little bit.
I had those both just by a split second, I guess, off.
Have fun at Baggett Stadium on Sunday. It's going to be a great day, by the way, on Sunday. They're talking about it being near 80 degrees. You talk about a roller coaster of a ride on a weekend where for baseball at Baggett Stadium, where Friday is a possibility. There might not be a game because rain's coming to town. It's going to be cooler. Like your highs are going to be around 60, and then they're going to be on 80, around 80 on Sunday.
Hey, this is Greg.
Hey, Greg, we're ready to go, buddy. You ready to play the coach?
I'm as ready as I can be.
All right. Remember, you got to ring in with your name when you know it, and you got to know title and artist, and you got to get two right before the coach does. If you can do that, we'll give you $1,000. I'm sorry, we'll give you $150. That's a different contest.
All right.
All right, here we go. What year, Jeff?
1972.
Larry,
Larry Lee.
Greg.
Dewey Brothers, listen to the music.
There it is.
I feel like this morning's Name That Classic Rock Tune is like, have you ever seen like if I were to go in against the Big West pitcher in the batter's box and he throws the ball and then it's like in the catcher's mitt and it's been in there for 2 seconds and then I swing? That's what I feel like.
Hey, Greg, are you listening to the radio or are you listening to it come down your phone?
It's coming through my phone, through my speaker. Yeah, it's mono.
Oh.
It's pretty rough.
Okay, no, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure because we have a 7-second delay on the radio, so that would really screw you up.
Yeah.
That was a delayed response.
I'm driving on my car, too. It's Bluetooth.
You're good.
I got it. I'm playing.
All right,
He's
Coach.
playing. That's all that matters.
If you want to give him a shot, just wait a half a second before you ring in. All right, here we go. I got to get this one, Greg. Here we go, Jeff.
Right.
1981, guys. Best of luck.
Larry,
Greg.
Centerfold, Jay Gauss.
I don't think Larry waited. All right, buddy. Hey, see you later, Greg.
Greg,
All right,
Hold on the line.
We're going to get you some tickets to a game this
Hold on,
weekend.
yeah, hold on the line. We'll send you to see some baseball.
That's what it was like. It was like the ball goes by you, and you're like, whoosh, swing.
You know, that's happened to me. I tried out for the junior high baseball team coach. Because I played, growing up, I played.
Yeah,
and,
Yeah.
you play a little ball when the dad pitches to you,
Yeah.
the own team, and you're like, hey, I could go for some junior high ball.
well, they're keeping everybody but 5 guys, is what they came out and said. And I was
You were one of the 5.
one of the 5, so I went and ran track. There was a cute girl named Christy McGluyan that ran long distance. I hate running. And but you know what? I followed her all through the trails of the woods of Pierce County,
That's
Washington.
good motivation.
Yeah. Best shape you've ever been in, too.
Oh, well, growing up, yeah, I was about 70 pounds lighter, 60 pounds lighter, maybe.
That's good motivation, though. Like, seriously, if you're a cross country coach out there, you just find a kid that's got a crush on a girl that's on your team, and then you sign him up for the team because he's going to want to keep up with her.
All right, Fullerton this weekend. Watch it on ESPNU Saturday night, 8 o'clock first pitch. Right now it's 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Unless you're in
8
Boston.
on Saturday, and 1 o'clock Sunday.
We are on the
Go
stream.
get 'em, Coach.
We are on the stream. We are international. So that is an 8 o'clock Pacific start time. So, like you said, Coach, East Coast folk,
East Coast, be 11 o'clock.
they must.
But look at it. Hawaii, it'll be 5 o'clock. They're going to enjoy it.
Look at that. Dinner time. Some dinner time stuff in Hawaii.
That's some great math, Coach.
All right, thank you. I'll see you guys in a few weeks.
All right, there he goes, head coach Larry Lee. And
I got some
get out to
intel
the games this
behind
week.
the scenes. You know why I think Coach did so well? I think it was Christy McGulian mythology on this one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, because right before he was walking out the studio in here to go into the auxiliary studio to play the game, guess who called him?
His wife?
His wife. And he was like, yeah, we're going to be on 93.3. She asked him.
Oh, he was like,
He was showing up.
Yeah,
He was showing up. So I didn't give Colin, Jonathan, or Greg a chance this morning.
Oh, gosh, that is great. I love it. Wow. Okay, so next time Coach comes in, let me look at the schedule here. Wait, it's going to be a few weeks. They've got, this is their last home series.
Yeah,
Tuesday, they're going to be at home against Fresno State, and then they're on the road And if I bring up the schedule here, it's going to be a couple
We're going to get them when they face USC.
the 26th they'll be back, and you'll have a shot to win on the 25th.
Do you think Lynn Swan
$200?
Lynn Swan will still be the athletic director at USC when Coach Lee faces the Trojans?
That's a great question.
And will the team be under investigation? Every other team down in Troy.
Good luck to the Mustangs again this weekend. If you want tickets, gopoly.com.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.